To our distinguished panel of judges, my co-presenter, teammates, students, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today, I will be presenting to you our research output entitled Processing for Institutional Activities, Budget and Liquidation Report. Institutional activities such as, but not limited to, Conferment Day, Colors Day, Founders Day, and University Day. Outside the standard framework of any educational curriculum, there are countless opportunities for students to learn new skills, enkindle new passion, expand their network, and improve their personality. Student activities, either co-curricular or extracurricular, are an integral part of the school program. It gives them the opportunity to meet and interact with other students. Thus, opportunity to experience diversity are enhanced. Programs face a variety of challenges related to funding. Funding of school activities is a key stage of the budgeting cycle. To properly manage it, it is important to wind up the whole process with financial statement or report. The study aimed to determine the most appropriate Lean Six Sigma tool to address the SAO concerned. Second, to improve the online processing for institutional activities of the different departments. And third, to find out the effectivity of the Lean Six Sigma tool applied to the system. The study involves a collection of data through interviewing the respondent via Teams. We also use the Kaizen method because it only focuses on the small improvement from the existing process. The data were then interpreted using three different frameworks: the flow chart, cross-functional chart, and value stream mapping. With the flow chart, it shows the overall step-by-step of the process flow. While the cross-functional chart, it shows who does the process. While on the value stream mapping, it does not only present the critical steps, but also identifies the cycle time, the lead time, and the waste of the existing system. It also shows how many hour or day it takes for a process to be done. So take for instance, with the current state, here above are the identified factors that hampers the flow of the process. And down below here are numbers. The number above here are what we call the process time and the waiting time. And down below here are what we call the cycle time. The cycle time is the estimated time of the execution of each process. So at the end of the line, above is what we call the lead time, and below is the process time, the total process time. With the current state, we do the manual consolidation of activities and budget before we will submit it to the BP for the approval of the budget. With the application of the tool, here is now our proposed process. We also presented it in three different frameworks: the flow chart, the cross-functional chart, and the value stream mapping. Note that we already eliminated all the other factors that hampers the flow. And with using the same means of communication, the electronics and phones, we no longer consolidate the activities and budget manually. We will now use the Google Drive. And all we have to do is just to extract the data and the activities and the budget finalize it, and then submit it to VP for admin for the approval. So again, we have shown here the process time and the cycle time, and also the lead time. So this is how we compute the timeline. And for efficiency, as compared to the proposed process, the current cycle or the current process cycle efficiency is 4.9%, while the proposed process is 6.1%. And that it gives us an efficiency index of 19.6% or 20% of efficiency. So our findings then, with the current process, the total cycle time and lead time for the current process are 2 days and 0.05 hours and 21 days respectively. The total value added value is 1 day and 0.03 hours, while the total non-value added value is 19.97 days. Currently, the total lead time is 21 days and process time is 2 days and 0.05 hours. While the proposed process, the total cycle time and the lead time for the proposed process are 1 day and 0.05 hours and 17 days and 1 hour respectively. The total value added value is 1 day and 0.03 hours, while the total non-value added value is 15.95 days. For the proposed process, it reduced to 17 days and 1 hour. The changes, the cycle time give 20% of efficiency. In conclusion, by using the Lean Six Sigma tool, which is the visual stream mapping or VSM, the removal of a certain step in the process gives 20% of efficiency. A standard form has been proposed to be filled out by the department or offices and submit directly to Google Drive. It is then recommended to look at the ability to simplify the problem in the delay of acquiring the budget and liquidation report. And in order to improve the efficiency of the process, the researchers recommend to implement the proposed process. The office shall take a look at the suggestions stated at the findings in the study. Before I close my presentation, please allow me to introduce to you my team. Angela Clara Robert, Melinda Guhoy, Baby Chini Sonoria, Bernadette Villina, and yours truly. Thank you and have a nice day.